Hey, March 24th, Donald Mills Electrical Services. Um, so what to do? All right, yesterday we discussed that, mechanics should have a little nest egg set aside. It's what should have been taught to us in our apprenticeship. And we talk about helpers not knowing any better. All right, well, a circumstance like this is why helpers are going to know better next time. Okay? Because if you're a helper right now, you're realizing how much a dollar is. Okay? And by all means, do not spend your money. Okay? And I understand it's difficult to do. You want to order delivery or you want to go out and get something to eat. As a helper, one, you should be in contact with your mechanic. Find out if your mechanic is cleaning the truck out. Maybe you can help them. And I know we're doing social distancing, but when this thing shut down, mechanics and their helpers were already working together up until the shutdown. We only shut down on Friday, and it's Wednesday. So if you're working with a mechanic and you two know you're okay, then yes, like a mechanic, if you can throw your helper a day's rate, like twice a week, even for 2 days, one, the relationship will grow, and that's good. If you have an apprenticeship mentor relationship, you want that to grow. And in order for you, as a mentor, you got to be taking care of your helper. You can't just walk away and say, "Good luck, see you on the other side." Like through times of difficulty and strife, your mechanic or your mentor is supposed to be there for guidance. Okay? And I know the apprenticeship I went through a lot of issues underneath Fuzzy. And Fuzzy didn't give me a soft shoulder to cry on. He gave me the back of his hand. And he told me when I should be wisen up and when I need to man up, to grow up. Okay? Take it on the chin. Stop being so melodramatic. And there was, like, when you're a helper, you're going through emotional changes of growing up, going from like your 20s to your 30s. And mechanics need to understand that. So if you're apprenticing someone underneath of you, you need to help that helper and explain life. This is a life-changing event right now. All right. So helpers, if you're worried or if you're feeling some type of way, call your mentor, call your mechanic, okay, and talk to him. You need to be talking to someone that has experienced a slow time before. All right. Right now, I'm enjoying myself. I'm drinking my cups of coffee every morning. This is like one of the best made cup of. It's a Turkish made cup of coffee, and then I put it through a French press. So it's a good cup of coffee. But I have a list of things I can do. I can go and gut the van out, and then clean the van, and then reorganize it how I want to reorganize it. Okay, this is a perfect opportunity to go and do an inventory of your van. Okay, clean it out. Go get Q-tips and clean out the air vents. Clean out, like, make your work van like you want to be there for 12 hours a day. All right, helpers, get your tools out. Oil your tools. All right, get them working perfectly. Clean your cordless gun. Your Milwaukee cordless gun. All right, if you have a hammer drill, clean your hammer drill. And yeah, you can take it apart a little bit. There's a certain amount of things that you can do to break down your tools to clean them. Another thing you can do, helpers, look up pi, okay, and look up your Ohm's law equation, okay, and look up pi, and try to find it. Try to find the amps, the watts, the volts, the resistance. Okay, start doing small math equations. Like, you don't got to go deep into industrial electric and explosion-proof fittings and everything like that. Or that's not what I'm asking. but for helpers, something small. Learn Ohm's law equation. And I might actually, next week, I'll put Ohm's law equation behind me. And we'll do a couple, I'll do a couple on here. Because I'm not, like, I would rather start showing a couple things. I might do an outlet. I might do a switch. I'll do a couple videos next week on just explaining things. Okay, I'll show you what type of flathead I use for my outlets. Okay, so I'll try to make my videos more than just tips, but maybe a little bit more educational. All right, but for the time being, mechanics, you know, I think I don't need to tell you what to do during slow times. All right, try not to get too wasted. You know, you try to, yeah, I understand, you know, it does get boring. All right, but there's got to be at least 2 constructive days out of the week that will actually help you when we do get back to work. All right, and that's what's important, is that you utilize this time to try to help you, try to better you as a person, as a mechanic, calling your helper up, giving them some words of advice. All right, it's really all I got on this Wednesday. All right. I personally, I went outside and I have a nice sized garden, so I started turning the soil. I can't plant anything yet because it's still too early in the season, but it just gets me out of the house and it gets me away from the television. This 24/7 fear is not going to benefit us. All right? If you're in the trades, you're already used to a harder, it's a laborious life. Okay? Well, I take pride in that. I like the fact that I work with my hands. Okay? I like electrical. Electrical work is difficult. Okay? It's a laborious skill that a lot of people can't do. All right? So I just take that laborious skill and I apply it to gardening, to farming. By all means, like if I put in the effort now, in August, September, I will have some of the best tomatoes. All right? My green beans are amazing. Okay, and it's just getting me out of the house and still benefiting me later on. Same thing with getting you away from the television. Like, put on music if you're gonna go and detail your van. Okay, we gotta get away from this television for at least a little bit of time. All right, it will. You gotta get your head out of there. All right. Thank you for watching. God bless. Take care out there. And if I make a video tomorrow, I might not. I might make a video on Friday. But just take care and don't do anything stupid.